guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I was very inspired by this Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerriero palette from Sephora. I just really liked all of these shades, and I didn't use all of them. I only ended up using these 3 for this look, but it is festival season. Coachella, both weekends are officially over, but that does not mean that all music festivals are over. Summer is kicking off, meaning there are more and more festivals coming up, and I decided to go for something just very glowy and just something super glittery and fun. And I thought this was kind of more like a wearable festival look, because sometimes things can get a little crazy. This look is just perfect if you are into the highlighted and glowy kind of look. When the highlight is poppin', the Instagram pics are poppin'. And I care way too much about Instagram for like my own sanity. So if you guys like this, do not forget to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below if you are going to any festivals coming up this year. I'm actually planning to go to a few because I will be turning 18 this summer, meaning that I will be able to actually get into the festivals. And without further ado, let's get on into today's tutorial. Hey guys, so I'm starting off with my eyes today. My eyes are already primed and I'm just taking a piece of Scotch tape to create a sharp cat eye. First, I'm taking this shade Bon Fresco from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette on my Beau Gâchis smudge brush as my transition shade. I will have all my products and brushes linked down below. Next, I'm taking the shade Love Letter, and LOL, this was such a fail, I wasn't even pointing at the right shade. But I'm just using this to deepen the crease and give my eye more dimension. Then I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer to cut the crease, and I am blending it out using a small concealer brush. Mine's from Morphe, but you can use any small concealer brush you have. Then I am just taking this shade from the palette to set the concealer onto place. Now I'm going into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit collab with Nicole Guerriero, and clearly I am very excited about using this palette. I'm just taking the shade Kitty Cat, which is a glowy pink, on my Kylie Jenner flat tip brush, and I'm using this on the inner half of my lid. Then for the outer half of my lid, I'm using the shade Forever Young, which is a bit more purple, and I know it didn't really come up that well on camera, but it's more purple in real life. Next, I am just blending everything together because you always want to make sure your eyes are nice and blended. Then I am just taking Bon Fresco again on a bigger brush to add a pop of color higher up in my crease. And then I'm taking my Violet Voss eyelashes in the shade I Do, and I just applied these off camera. Now it's time for the face, and I'm starting off with my Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. And I used this as my primer today, and I really like the way it turned out, and it made my foundation super easy to apply. And for foundation today, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Vanilla. I just pump out some of this on the back of my hand and mix it together with my Tarte Maracuja oil and apply it to my face using a damp beauty blender. I've really been liking the beauty blender, and it was definitely a good investment. So I just dot this across my face and then blend it out using the sponge. For concealer today, I'm applying the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer under my eyes in little triangle kind of shapes. I really want to get a new concealer, so if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to comment those suggestions down below. And then I'm just blending it out using the same beauty blender that I used earlier, and I also applied the concealer to my forehead, my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin, and I just blended it out using the same beauty sponge. And to set my under eye concealer, I am just blending the Covergirl Loose Professional Powder onto my under eyes. And then I am setting my whole face using the Wet n Wild pressed powder, and I'm using my Wet n Wild pressed powder brush. To contour today, I'm using the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer, and guys, I need a new bronzer because I recently hit pan on my Kat Von D one in the Shade and Light palette, so I don't know if I'm going to repurchase the palette, so if you guys have any bronzer suggestions, feel free to leave them below. So I just applied my bronzer to my cheekbones, my forehead, and my jawline using my Soho face brush. Now I'm just setting my eyebrows using the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel and just making sure my brows are set into place. Then I am just baking using the same powder, and I baked under my cheekbones, on my forehead, my nose, and my chin. Then I just wipe away everywhere except under my cheekbones right away using the same Wet n Wild powder brush. Then to highlight my brow bone and inner corner, I'm using the shade Forever Lit from the Anastasia Glow Kit. And then it was time to wipe away the bake under my cheekbones. And for blush today, I'm using the Too Faced Sweethearts blush in the shade Candy Glow. This is one of my favorites. Then to highlight, I'm taking the shade Forever Lit from the Anastasia palette, and honestly, this is such a good highlighter. I love it. It is probably my favorite one from this palette, and I just applied it to my cheekbones, to the sides of my forehead, and my nose. And then I just mixed my cheekbones with the shade Forever Young to give a bit more purple look. Then for lips, I'm using the NYX Liquid Suede in the shade Tan Cookies, which is my favorite color. And then I just put the shade Kitty Cat over top of it to make it look more holographic. And once you've finished that, you have completed today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.